Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue working in our new method book on the trombone with line 16, Gently Sleep. So for this line, we are moving around with our three notes that we've been working with, B flat, C, and D, and we're just going along and mixing them up a little bit to get you used to different combinations. So let's take a look. At the very beginning, as always with trombone, we have our bass clef. And then we have our new key signature. We have a B flat on the second line. And this reminds us that any B, no matter where it is, whether it's the second line or somewhere else, will always be a B flat. And then our next note in our key signature is an E flat, and that's located on the third space. If we had any E's at all in this tune, they would be E flats. So just remember that all B's are flat, and if you had them, all E's would be flat. Then we have our time signature. We have 4 beats in every measure, and then if we had a whole note, it would get 4 beats. But since we don't, let's do the math as always. So if we had a whole note, it would get 4 beats. Half of a whole note is a half note. Half of 4 is 2. So your half notes are going to get 2 full beats. And then half of a half note is a quarter note. Half of 2 is 1. So your quarter notes get 1 beat. And then we start out, we have the same rhythmic pattern for every single measure. We have quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter, half. So we start on B flat, first position, and we work our way up stepwise, B flat, out to C in sixth, and then a half note D, fourth position. While we're holding that D, we can look ahead and see, oh, we go back down to C in sixth position. So we have a quarter note C, quarter note B flat in first, back out to our half note C. Then we repeat what we had in measure 1. Go back to first position B flat, sixth position C, and then up to our third line D, which is in fourth position, back down to the C, sixth, up to the D in fourth, and then we skip down to B flat, which is in first. Now, I hope you've noticed that the first and second lines are identical. So measure 1, 3, 5, and 7 are all identical. Measures 2 and 6 are the same. We've already figured out that 3 and 7 are the same. And even 4 and 8 are the same. So honestly, we could have made this a 4 measure tune with a repeat sign, but it's written out for you. So let's go through this from the beginning, only with B flats, C's, and D's. So we only have first position, sixth position, and fourth position. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. And that is how you do line 16, Gently Sleep, on the trombone. And if you have trouble with any of the measures, don't be afraid to break it down and do just a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 notes at a time until you become more comfortable. Hopefully, this is an easy line for you. Hopefully, you are doing well with it. I would recommend, if measure 4 in particular is giving you a hard time, to do C to D, work those back and forth, and then D to B flat, and try working that, and then put it all together. So I wish you luck. I hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.